All right, my bad. Anyways, we can see that APT for day traders, yeah, we it might be pretty good. In my opinion, I'd actually try to trade this because right now, obviously, we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. But just I want everyone to keep in mind that these are all opinions. By everyone has a different opinion of a stock, and so don't trade on what I say or what admin or mod says, right?
Can I add to
That's
APT right
yeah.
now?
Yeah, for sure, no doubt.
So for APT, as you were saying, I'm looking at the 1 minute. I know it's not recommended to look at 1 minute, but you have a support usually in around if you're trying to get into like how Eric said, day trading the stock at 10:54 is where you kind of want to get into it, and usually where the resistance tends to go, it's at 11:48, 47 ish. So it's pretty good if you're trying to day trade it.
Right. Yeah. So I also agree on that. Anyone else have a point or anything to say on that? No one. Okay. BVSN. Alrighty. All right. Peace out. Peace out, Alex. Um. So I already don't like the stock. Just looking at this, to be honest with you. Um. Me, I don't. I trade stocks with a ton of volume, and this does not have any good volume. Yeah, this is what you suggested. Yeah, I don't trade anything like this because we see the volume 205 and then the average volume is 370. So me, I would not touch this because I've had some bad experience with low volume stocks, just because it's hard to get out and pretty hard to get in.
Can you talk about BKYI? I don't know if you want to look at it. I believe it's BioKey.
Yeah. Before I do, anyone else have any 2 cents they want to share on this on BVSN, or we all agree that low volume, don't touch it. No? Okay, dope. Can you say that one more time, Junior?
Yeah, it's BKYI. The stock, the one that you just put in.
Dope. Okay. Okay, so I can get down with this. I already like this because we see a bearish pattern. So if you guys short, if anyone has a margin account or
Wait,
wants
can
to,
you stop it right now? Cause you're lagging.
oh yeah. So can you see it? We're good. All right. If anyone, if anyone likes a short or you know, put, we can see a downturn by this. Look. So it was obviously a momentum and downtrend we obviously saw on the 27th. Lots of stocks with really good news. You want to add to that, Junior?
Um, I forgot what it tends to revolve in. I think it's something in the medical field,
Mm-hmm.
but I think right now at 99 cents right now, maybe a dollar. If you want to get into it, I'm not too completely sure. It could drop more depending on how the market goes tomorrow. But if there was an uptrend, right now would be a good buy because on Friday we saw I think it was at 50 cents I believe it was at, and it just spiked up to 258. So um, if you want to do a little research on it because I can't tell you exactly what BKYI revolves around,
It's a buy.
but
It's a bio stock.
yeah, if yeah, there we go. If you want to look into it right now, seeing like where it could go at tomorrow, it's I think in my opinion 98 cents if the market were to go up tomorrow would be a pretty good buy.
Right. Um, Me personally, um, I don't see that happening just due to the fact that this is a this is obviously just a pump, right? And a dump. This is pump and dump. This is your classic pump and dump, right? Because we obviously saw really good news. They obviously announced something that happened, and we saw a pump up, and now the stock is gonna die. We see this all over the marketplace. So if you do decide to take his advice, Junior's advice, please be very careful and make sure to prevent your losses, because this looks too risky for me. Just because
Exactly, Eric. Yeah, I also want to point that out. as you said, don't take my word for it. BKY is just it tends to go crazy when it comes to volume and the way it just trades itself. Where
Right.
you could say it could easily push maybe to the $3, and it could just go the other way, and you'll end up losing. So just be a little careful on it. I mean, tomorrow if you see an uptrend, uh, if you just see the uptrend, then yeah, maybe get into it for maybe a few cents, but
Yeah.
I don't recommend it either to get into.
If we do see a uptrend, I would actually recommend this, right? Because if we see another huge spike, I would recommend this because
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. And I think tomorrow, if it's expected the bear market, I think it could sell off even more because on Friday, we saw it was a green day, and it
Hmm.
obviously pushed. But I noticed in the past days when it tends to be red days, it
Hmm.
doesn't do so well.
Right. Right. What's up, Zach? New.
Did you see that I posted?
Oh, what's up?
Uh, the BioKey International shares are trading sharper because they were awarded a $45 million contract for its software.
What stock?
So that was BY
Oh, this one?
BKY.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let
So
me guess.
that's
That was
why.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's why it jumps.
Right.
Yeah, to expect that.
Right. So maybe even even putting this or shorting it would be maybe your best friend right here. But ABT. Sure, I can look at that. ABT. All right, ABT. Annie, get that self-promoting out of here. The heck are you doing? Um,
Hey, my bad. Pepega Champ. Pepega Champ asked for it.
just DM him. All right. So we can see a steady uptrend. Lots of consolidation on the 26th all the way through the 27th. Lots and lots of consolidation. Um, why are we looking at this one? Someone wants to. What are you trying to do with ABT? Are you trying to invest? Are you trying to wait till the market pushes up? Are you trying to wait to buy? Are you just trying to get my opinion on it? What's up? In the meantime, tell me what you're doing. I can just look at JDST one more time. And
Uh,
JDST is it performs well when the market is bad. So this actually could be a stock that performs well. ABT, it was okay. So here we could. This is probably gonna go up tomorrow because it was mentioned in the news, like Eric said. So aka cash. So this is probably gonna go up just because momentum stocks. If you're a momentum trader, look at this. ABT, write it down. All right, let's get some more. GE, sure I can look at that. Give me 1 second. GE, General Electric, right? So they had some. Okay, so they've always been obviously been following uptrend, a little bit of a drop off on the 27th. Um, I don't know. A General Electric, I do know Alex, one of the moderators, is in this with like 100 shares or something, so he thinks it will go up. So,
I believe.
you think it will too, David?
A little bit. We'll
Tell,
see.
tell us your input on it.
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it too much.
Hmm.
Just we'll see.
hey, Eric, can we talk about ACB? I think it's a good opportunity for anybody trying to start slow right now.
Yeah, we can look at
I
J&G later. But, ACB, this is a cannabis stock, right?
yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah. So,
and
I actually did trade this a little bit. Obviously a big uptrend right now. Maybe get into it, ride the hype a little bit, or I don't know, just watch out tomorrow, see what it's gonna do pre-market, and pre-market should
yeah,
tell you what
and
way
I
the
think it
stock
might
is
even
gonna
push
go.
up a little bit more because on Friday I think they released an article, just in general more articles where cannabis what do you say sales were spiking up, so you might see a little bit more uptrend um, on that.
Hmm. Right. Okay. So Anyone else want to put their 2 cents in that?
Are dispensaries a essential business? Does
Mm,
anyone know?
no, I don't think so. I
Okay.
No. Oh, why? Because they would be in the stimulus, wouldn't they? If they were.
Yeah, or at least they would stay open and still bring in profit.
Right. Yeah. I don't know about that. Definitely definitely something to look into for is dispensaries a what do you call it? A essential business. So. All right, we can look at IBM. Ooh, okay. Here's something more of my style, just 'cause a lot of volume. Look at this, boom, right off the pass, right off the bat. You can see that we can see a lot of trends right here. We can obviously see triangle pattern forming. So Eric, did they have good news or something, or were they just in the news? But let's see what they're doing. They've been doing an uptrend, that's for sure. Um, like again, the market tomorrow is going to be extremely bearish, so please watch out for that, and make sure you trade smart. And yeah, this could be a stock we're obviously gonna see the big movers of the market, like we have Microsoft, Boeing, Amazon, Facebook, those big market movers. Um, those are going to fall tomorrow. Yeah, so me personally, sir, I consider a good volume to be about 1 million at like the bottom. Like that is like low. Like 1 million is like I still have to consider for volume at least. And that's the average. Right, so it all depends on what type of style you're trading on, cringe. So I can look at a DFEN. DFEN, where they're just in a call out. Uptrend, like again, a lot of consolidation right now. It's almost going to be over sold right here, so maybe something to get into for tomorrow. But something I can tell is right here. If you guys see these candlesticks, they don't move at all, and they're like little dots. Right there is like an automatic turn off for me. I will look the other way and go to a different stock. Just like it's called the Bank of Hawaii. We checked it out. I think it was Thursday. Low, low volume, and I don't like anything with low volume, even though it was obviously doing extremely well after hours. I wouldn't touch it. General Electric, we can look at that one more time just for the people that missed it. So General Electric, like I said, one of our admins and one of our moderators in here, he has like 100 shares in this, and he thinks it will go up, just cause yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they like making ventilators or something? Weren't they like
Yeah, they were, yeah, they were working with General and Ford were the ones that were gonna be working on ventilators. But
right? And to
yeah,
add to that, Tesla is also going to be making ventilators.
yeah,
So long term,
GM
yeah.
GM has gotten a lot of talk in the news lately,
Mhm. Good,
so that's
good or bad?
more than Ford or Tesla. Good.
Good. All right. Dope. So we can GM. You said we can check that out. But JJ, oof, I already don't like it. Like I said, even though there's obviously been lots of news on it, I wouldn't touch this just because once again, low volume. Me personally, and a lot of people here at Cash Out don't touch low volume stocks because it's a mistake. Unless you're trying to trade it inverse like D guys and you guys, then you might consider it. Like another moderator that plays with that is David. And okay, you said a GM. Check that again. Okay, so lots of good news. So, like I said, keep an eye on these stocks that are in the news. And so, yeah, TBLT. Of course, Landon said this, bro. What the heck is the stock, bro? No, I don't recommend this. I don't like it. This is just disgusting to me. Because there's obviously been. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it. Looks to be on a downtrend for the past couple of. Looks to be on a downtrend. I don't like it. VS, yeah, I can look at that. Come on, bro. Now you're giving me trash callouts right now, bro. Don't touch VAS. Too low volume. It's trading at barely 150K. Come. Still too low volume. Okay, can you talk about SPY? Yeah, I can for sure do that. SPY, I know one of the owners in here, Marco, he loves to trade SPY. You know, he grew his account by like, I think what was it? He grew his account by, he grew his account all by 24,000 just trading SPY and doing SPY inputs. So obviously downtrend, oversold right here. We see at that RSI, possibly on an uptrend, but I would say this is a if you want to trade SPY, in my opinion, if you want to day trade this, just look for patterns. This is what you need to do in the stock market. You just need to look at patterns. Look at patterns, follow the patterns. History repeats itself, so look at patterns. And if we see a breakout, then that's either good and bad. Always set your stop loss, and that's my 2 cents on that. Anyone, by the way, SPY, the inverse to that is SH. So just to clarify, inverse is when this goes up, SPY goes down. Inverse stock swing, one goes up, one goes down. All right, J and G, or G and J and J and okay. Okay. Uptrend until what was this? What is this? Aftermarket? Huge downtrend? Yikes. Yeah. This is
I'd say if you're trying to get into it, right?
say that again. I wouldn't touch this, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
wait
like
for
just out of things, because you're seeing every.
wait for confirmation and wait for
Yeah,
confirmation.
that would be the
I
first
see what
thing.
you guys
'Cause-
mean,
What?
but Johnson and Johnson produces a lot of shampoo and stuff, right?
Okay.
I
Have they
think
have
it'd be
any
a good
good news?
long-term buy, but it's not worth it for the profit, in my opinion.
Because a lot of
Yeah,
you guys,
I see what you mean.
I can only name like 2 people in here that, okay, I know. I can only name like 2 people in here that have over 25,000 in their account. And obviously, if you're through your whole account on this, even if the stock goes up $1, you're not gonna make a lot of profit, right? So definitely for right now, you guys need to be looking at lower volumes, lower price stocks, just like the $5, $10
Yeah,
stocks,
I
right?
think for anybody, I know it's gonna sound kind of annoying, but um, if anybody right now, like mostly everybody that's starting off, just like Panda being annoying with this, it would be JDST right now, especially with the way the price and the way that the market's looking, which
Right.
would be a really good investment. Because 2 weeks ago it was on a Friday, it was at $11, $13, and that was when I believe that's when they declared national emergency, and it just really spiked up. It went from 13 to $45. So, and right now it's sitting at around 230. I think that's a pretty good price. Um, Looking at the stock market for tomorrow, looking at it bearish would be a pretty good entry.
Yeah. So I just got a question that someone DM'd me. Does low volume? What did he say? How does low volume affect a stock? So low volume affects the stock, and you see if you see these candlesticks, you see how there's a lot of there's a lot of movement on them, but like for something like there's not a lot of movement, but there's a lot of wax on them. This is not the right symbol. For something like D guys, you see these little candlesticks. You see these are still called candlesticks. They just don't have any body to them. I don't trade anything without a lot of body. Usually this would all be filled up, and yeah. So we can look at INO. Okay. 27th uptrend. This could actually be. This is actually probably the winner for right now, because we see it at an uptrend, and it's still in the uptrend. INO still in an uptrend right now. Possibly a dip coming. Could probably see that Tuesday. But look out for this one. Pre-market is gonna tell you what the stock is gonna do. Okay, we can check these ones out. A Bioscience. Once again, just a stock that has spiked up. Just because of some good news, right? If you guys, penny stocks to me are something to get in and out of fairly quick. I'm not trying to get a penny stock like Bitcoin where I buy it at $10, sell it at 25,000, right? Right, like what is that? 0.5% of stocks do that. So the likeliness of you catching something like that is very unlikely. So when I mean penny stocks, I mean don't long-term penny stocks. I mean get in, get out fairly quick.
Yeah. With penny stocks, you actually
You cut out. Any admins or mods want to say something about that?
INO was really good. I made a good like 5% on that a while back.
Count growth?
Yeah, account growth.
Nice. That's a
Yeah,
lot of
but
money.
it kind of like everything I made, kind of got lost.
Man, you wild, bro. You should have got out.
Yeah, no, I feel like if I was at my computer while I was eating breakfast, we would have been at a very different account price right now.
What do you mean?
Cause like I saw that my order didn't get filled, right?
hmm
But then I just went down to eat breakfast, and then
Oh, wait, so you were away from your computer when it happened?
yeah,
I thought
I
you.
came back and I was like, holy shit, what's happening?
That's wild.
Yeah, cause
Uptrend
I just put a sell order,
TLRY.
and we are just like, it just didn't get filled, and
So,
that was just me being greedy on my part.
greed is something definitely going to take a lot of people out in the stock market just because greed is something that, like, everyone wants money, right? But when they're at that point where they're down $100, two things are going to happen. You're going to get extremely lucky and the stock is going to go up, or you're going to go to that point within your trading that, you know what, I'm a better trader than this, and I'm okay to lose $100 because I'd rather lose $100 than lose $400, right? So
Yep.
it's just self-control. Being in control of yourself is very important, and knowing what you're doing. That's why I say paper trading is huge. Paper trade, paper trade, paper trade. A lot of people say it doesn't have a emotion in paper trading. I have to disagree, because if you're like me, when I started paper trading, I was still very emotional when it came to that stuff, right? But you got to put that stuff aside and be like, no, no emotions, right? You got to be like
Definitely.
got to be a robot on that. So, yep.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, locking in profits is the most important thing. It doesn't matter how much you make, as long as you lock them in, it's
Yeah, like I've had
the most ideal
exactly.
situation.
right. I've had many experiences where I cash out and then the stock goes and then the stock will go up. Stop talking, woman. Get out. Okay, so I see that the stock will go. I see that the stock is on an uptrend, and I sell and I cash out, and then the stock will even go higher, right? I may feel a little bummed, but at least, I cashed out and made that money, right? So
Yeah.
At the end of the day, just remember there's always money on the table, so try and grab it. Also, I do want to say I saw this in a lot of the comments on a lot of videos that stocks are a gamble. If you truly do believe that, then you need to get out because stocks are not a gamble. All stocks have a pattern. You just need to be able to follow them.
Yep, and definitely do your guys' homework. Don't listen to our opinions before you guys do your own research.
For sure.
Yeah, cause stocks they are in a gamble. Just I think right now, due to these circumstances where you don't. Yeah, right now with the COVID-19, but um, just in general, say we didn't have this, it's not a gamble because you tend to see uptrends or downtrends. You just as I don't know who said that right now. You just gotta do your homework.
Right. Yeah. So never trade off another trader. Always trade off of not your gut, but just research and patterns. Right. That's what I trade off of. But you also gotta have that trust in yourself that you're gonna make it right. You're gonna make the right decision. All right. We can look at what are we looking at? GP. What is that? GRP. Yeah. Hold on. Before we do that, I do want to check out Apron. Apron on a downtrend. If anyone is interested in that. A lot of low volume on Apron now.
Hey, he's just talking Game Boy?
What?
My bad.
IGPRN. Shit, this was right. So, oh, GRPN. GPRN has an uptrend for the past. Oh, okay. Huge uptrend, huge spike into the is that market hours closing. Huge uptrend.
Oh, check out Ross. Ross is on a big downtrend right now.
Ross.
I think the ticker symbol is ROST though.
Oh, alright. Yeah. Okay. I was just there. Alright.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on a huge downturn.
This is gonna keep.
Right now they have like $1 billion in like free cash. So um, they're pretty doing. They're like okay, but they closed down all their stores. They don't have like an online business.
You're looking at ROK.
Oh.
Yeah, so they just closed it down. Um, so if this continues, it's gonna go down like a lot. It's gonna be a good buy soon. Not soon, but in the next few months. Cause once they, as long as they don't file for bankruptcy, that's like the worst case scenario.
Keep
They
it
have
up.
some pretty
Yeah,
good cash flow right
that's
now.
the thing.
They can take a hit.
Keep it on your watch list. Alright. NVX. We went over that. GPR. GRPN. Hold on. G. Oh wait, we already went over this, but just to make sure. Huge uptrend, just so everyone knows. Broke the broke the resistance on the 27th. So now it made a new one. So probably a downtrend. Just watch out. Market's gonna be super bearish tomorrow. So make sure you guys are ready for that.
Yep.
All right. Anything else, or you guys want to ask some questions now? If you want to ask some questions, just put a 1 in the general chat. And if you want to keep going with this, put a 2. Alright, mRNA.
Oh, that's another biopharmaceutical.
Okay. So you know about this, uncle?
Bio what?
It's like a biopharmaceutical company.
Farm what?
Like, like they just make drugs, basically.
Never mind. I think it's pharmaceutical.
Yeah, I was okay.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Crack me
I pulled a Nitin over there.
up.
So yeah,
Mhm.
uptrend on the 24th, steadily climbing. But then again, the market did have a huge rally Friday, and like I said, the big market movers are gonna crash. So make sure you guys watch out for that crash, because it's going to be pretty bad tomorrow. So if you
Oh, for
guys are
those of you trading live, I'd suggest keeping CNBC on or another news channel is pretty helpful.
right,
Usually when it gets like, usually when people feature a stock ticker on the news, it usually goes up a few percent.
right, yeah, I agree. Those are just basic momentum stocks that when something is called out on the news, it does usually tend to go an uptrend or downtrend. You can tell that by what they're just saying, just like we did with QGen a while back.
Yep.
So, any other ticker symbols anyone wants me to view?
Here, let's look at KOS.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Your
MITT.
boy Fearless calling out.
KOS on a downtrend. What did it spike up, or what happened to KOS? Someone else should speak on KOS that is a little more knowledgeable about it than me.
Fearless, you want to say something?
Yeah, KOS is basically like an oil and gas company. So after this thing, I feel like KOS will go back to its original price around like $4 or $5. So for a swing trade, I would think like right now it's a good time to buy, but do your research first so you don't get like stuck in the wrong position and end up losing a lot of money or not. So yeah.
Right on. And day trading, I don't like it just because there's like I said, no volume in this. Even though I'm doing this right? Even though this shows it's averaging 9 million volume, it, this is this is disgusting. Do you guys see this? This is something I wouldn't touch in
Alec, is my mic working?
a long time.
Yeah, your mic's working.
Alright. We can look at some market movers like a lot of talk around Boeing. Boeing's gonna crash tomorrow, so
Oh, I'm glad I got out of it at 180.
you got out of
Dude,
nice.
dude, you got into Uncle, you got into Boeing?
Yeah, but I bought it at like 170 something.
Because you were looking for conservative growth, weren't you?
Yeah,
Dude,
and I was just
I
like,
re-
hold up. It was just riding the stimulus bill,
Right.
and I just got out of it.
Smart. Smart. Yeah. So this what's Microsoft? Is that what is Microsoft? Oh,
MSFT.
downtrend. This is lots of volume. I like trading Microsoft just cause there was lots of patterns to be found, like lots of bearish and bullish patterns, and lots of triangle patterns. Like right here, lots of you can obviously see the support and resistance. Very basic stock, but once again, big stock
Nice.
that will follow. Okay, WM.
Just a lot of solid companies right now are at heavily discounted prices.
Mhm.
So any decent blue chip stock is a good buy for the future.
You can look at CBS.
Does that mean we should buy right now? That's the
Yeah, that's
question.
true.
That's the question. Me personally, I know a lot of people are gonna have this. I don't think we've hit the bottom yet on the stock market. I think we still
can
still
I
have
can
a
I
ways to go. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, adding on to what Eric said, I know it says I should maybe not be doing this, but Like
What?
for someone that's already been doing this, I don't know if you guys heard about Ricky, but he was also
Because
talking about that we still haven't seen the bottom, and right now, from what I'm seeing as well, pretty much the reason right now the market's been so stable in these past weeks, it's because of the federal government, the Fed, which they've been pumping in money into the market, but we still don't know if that pumping in money, because I believe we saw this last week. The federal government they pumped in $1 trillion, and it just went right to the market like nothing. So, um, as Eric said too, and I would say it too, we still don't know if this is the bottom. I personally think that it's gonna go down a little. Maybe it's gonna go down more. Maybe in the upcoming, like maybe this week or next week, we'll be seeing definitely where the market's going.
right, and so I think to really know where the market will go is after the whole coronavirus is after we're past that like curve, we're definitely going to see what direction the market is going to go, and that is going to be up. So when we're done with this whole coronavirus thing, yes, it is a good time to buy. Do I suggest airlines right now? No. Do I suggest big, huge companies like Amazon, Microsoft? Not yet, but in the upcoming weeks, I certainly do, because they're going to be really discounted, like Uncle said, and we're going to see a lot of uptrend after this whole thing is over, and the market is
Just
going to make new highs.
just adding on to that, last week was I think because I don't know the market's gonna go down more, but last week was just a really good buy in general. Airline stocks were for example you had United American Airlines. It was at under $20. It was at 19.80, which was a phenomenal price. You had Boeing last week go reach down a peak to up to $90, I believe. I think that was a steal. So I think once you start hitting those prices, it's a pretty good buy too. I mean, you looked at Uber last week too. It was at bottom price. I think 52-week low. It was at $14 if I'm correct, and now it's been airline stocks and other stocks have been going up, but it's just because of the federal government pumping in money to keep the market stable. So once you start seeing those really low prices, I think it would be a good buy, but you would just have to wait until confirmation that it's still downtrending. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, yeah, right, yeah. So, yeah, just the news is gonna obviously when we do find I don't know if we're gonna find a cure, right? But once we do stop seeing a bunch of cases, then we will sorry. Once we stop seeing a bunch of cases, we should see the market start to uptrend. Um, do I think $2 trillion will fix everything? Of course not, because they're pumping money into the stock market, not the cure, and not the people. They're giving it. They're not. They're just pumping money in the stock market, is basically right. And so, as my perspective, no. Okay, hold on. Okay, so will Boeing is Boeing so Boeing is going to drop tomorrow? Yes, guarantee that. I put a lot of money on Boeing is going to drop tomorrow. If you want to put that, that'd be a good smart move to do because
Well,
Boeing.
just out of just out of question, like I know you don't necessarily know, but like how much like you think it could hit down? Because I think right now it's like at 162 right now.
I think honestly, depends how bad the crash is tomorrow. I think we could possibly be seeing it hitting the 140s, 120, 130 area.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, is anyone swinging or is anyone holding anything right now? Because if so, have fun tomorrow.
I'm
Dude,
holding JDST.
Okay.
Oh my god. Wait, actually, Nintendo, like, he might be making some bank tomorrow.
Who?
Oh yeah, bro. We're looking for a nice fat profit. If I could see an uptrend for the next couple days throughout the week for
um,
JST, I could possibly see a couple
yes
hundred,
sir.
maybe 1,000.
All right. If y'all truly wanna, if some of you guys can't short, because I know that's not everyone has a mark. I did not mean to do that. Hold on, 1 second. Let me get that popped
Trust
up.
God, never give up, believe in yourself, know your market, remember why you started.
That's right. Hold on. Let me get that back up. Oops.
If anyone actually has any questions about JDST and JNUG, DM me though.
God.
Yeah, you could also DM me too.
Or
Can I-
DM me.
hey,
I got the full video on it.
Can I?
Yeah, don't DM.
Yeah,
Can I also
Go
buy
check
your
out his channel.
course, bro? Do you have a course for sale, bro?
Panda's course, man, $50.
Yeah, Panda's course, full out free.
Hold
Dude,
up.
D Panda
We
2.
ain't we're not doing no Ricky stuff. $300. Free.
Free. All right, here we go.
You could
My
get
bad.
$1 million for free just by watching my watch list.
Bro, you should start selling a book, man.
Yo, wait. Let me
Bro.
check Tim Sykes, bro. Tim Sykes.
Yeah. Check if the $1 Million Mentor has released his watch
Oh yeah,
list.
Star, that is right.
So-
JDST did go up to $34 on March 13th, so I'm expecting that to happen.
No.
But it
Panda,
probably won't.
Panda. Like 2 weeks ago, the highest it hit was $41, man. $41.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
we could
TQQQ.
possibly see that again because of how low the market is possibly going.
Yeah,
We can make a final decision based off of what happens tomorrow.
I agree.
All right, so now for TQQQ, this is called another inverse stock. Same with SQQQ. So when the market is uptrending, this is uptrending. This is downtrending, sorry. And when the market is down bearish, this is bullish. So this would be a good investment tomorrow, in my opinion. And I know someone has an opinion on that, so I'll let someone talk about that. Come on, bro. Someone say something, bro. Don't let me dry.
About
For
what?
TQQ?
About what? I wasn't listening. I was not listening.
At TQQ.
I'm completely dumb about
Oh,
this.
TQQ. Going to either make money or lose.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways. TQQ is going to go up if we see a bearish market tomorrow. And the inverse
right,
for that
wait.
is SQQQ.
All right, so just TQQ is bearish, right? And SQQ is
SQQQ is bullish. TQQQ is bearish.
oh,
So with that,
okay.
so this is going to go up tomorrow if the market is bad. This would go, and SQQQ is going to go down.
Okay, so I just looked at.
Cut out.
Oh, my bad. I'm seeing from between 4 after hours.
Mhm.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at the one, but for Friday, I noticed that the support level was at around 45.50ish. Now after hours, it's been 43.54. So I think it's a good buy if the market's going down tomorrow. And I'm looking at the RSI, 43.79. It's when it gets oversold, and you're also looking at 43.59. So I think
What?
those prices are pretty good to buy in right now, especially if it's a bearish day. If it's a bearish day tomorrow, because you're looking at the resistance level at around $46, and if it breaks more than that, you're looking at a possible $48. So you're talking about $5-6 profit between share, which is I think pretty good in my opinion.
All right. Dope. And now CSL. This could be something for swing. Day trading, don't touch it. Low volume. Look at this. Low volume. 500K. Disgusting. But yeah, average volume I trade around is about 10 million. Which is something I like to trade around with. Alright. So, how long do I think the market will be on a downtrend? Like I said, it all depends on how fast this coronavirus gets over with.
Adding on to that, you have unemployment rates, which I know on Friday they were released, and like it didn't mean nothing to the market. pushed up even higher, I think it did pretty good. But that's also a key factor right now. You're looking at people not working at all, so there's not going to be movement in between sales. So I think that's also pretty important to look at. So
Right. Yep, I agree. Definitely. But the market did make some good rallies. Yesterday, Friday, and Thursday. So, but like I said, if history repeats itself, we're in a just from stuff I've heard and from things I've read and stuff I've listened to that we are seeing a recession soon.
Hello, my friends, I'm back.
What?
yeah,
What?
yeah, and I
What did
agree
you
with
just say,
you.
my guy?
Hello, my friend.
What?
Hey,
You're
let's
cutting
take
out,
this
bro.
serious. Let's take this serious, guys. Let's take this.
All right. So we can see. All right. Give me something.
Let's all be honest. We're about to make some bank.
Only
Wait a
brand
minute,
that's
bro.
making
Wait a
bank
minute,
did
bro.
anyone
Wait-
invest in JDST. Let's be honest here.
Yes, sir.
Wait a
Panda,
minute,
yes,
bro.
sir.
Let's run it.
Panda,
Yes,
Panda.
sir.
Why is your name short, JDSC?
Dude, stop changing my name.
Alright. Yeah, I guess we're done with this. We did this for about an hour.
Yeah.
And
Good turnout.
Like-
Now, if anyone has any questions, I can ask them.
Bryce, bro, the questions have gone so much more down since yesterday.
What?
I said the questions have gone down so much more than yesterday.
It's not constant. How do I start?
What's not constant?
How, like, people asking how do I start and stuff?
How do I start? Please stop asking that question and go to FAQ. We get that question literally. I've got DM'd 7 times today. Just about how do I start. Go to FAQ and look
Yeah,
at that.
guys, we respect like all the questions you guys have. We know that you're like beginners and everything, but we do have like a fact section and a beginner section. So just check it out.
Also, adding onto that, as I said, when we first started, I'm gonna be adding new videos on all these types of things because I get you guys. I myself had these questions myself where I was like, how do I do this? How do I do that? What I have to do. So I'll be posting these videos, and these videos are good because they go in step by step and they're pretty simple on teaching you guys this, so you guys could actually learn more quickly.
Yeah, so kind of adding on to that, I already have a video out, so also stay tuned to his videos.
He can get moved. Alright. Dang, bro. Every 10 seconds. Hey, YouTube channel, check it out. Alright. So what are some
Panda, go check
high
out my
volumes?
JDST.
So what are some
Bro,
high
why did
volume
you move?
stocks worth looking into? Definitely for high volume, look at it depends. What are you trying to do, Cringe? Ask me what you're trying to do. If you're just trying to, bro, be quiet. I'm in a live talk. Shh. All right. It depends on what you're trying to do. So I'll wait for that reply. Swing trade. All right, swing trade. So swing trade, you actually don't need a ton of volume, but it's still nice to help. Like CLS would be a good swing trade. This is a 5-minute chart, but CLS would be a good swing trade. But if you are trying to swing trade, definitely look into. I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable person on swing trading. I just do ETFs and day trading. So maybe if maybe an admin or mod wants to jump in on that on swing trading.
I swear to God, stop changing my username.
swing trading, you want to have a plan before you enter the position. You want to have like an estimated time frame where you're gonna buy into the position and hold it for. It's just pretty basic stuff.
Right.
But you always want to have a plan.
This is a disgusting stock, Eric. What the heck is this, bro?
Yo, you can't disrespect my boy Warren like that.
This stock right here?
Yeah,
This-
Berkshire.
This is disgusting, bro. Look how much it is.
Hey, I'll do BRKB though. That's
The
affordable.
R shares.
What do you mean by lower volume stocks? I don't I don't like the I don't like low volume stocks. Okay.
Lower volume stocks don't have that much action, so it's not that fun to trade.
Because I don't know. I like trade trading because you can like it gives you that heart. It gives you that little race in your heart to see what all
Yeah.
happens and like I don't know. It's a big adrenaline rush is what I'm trying to say because you could lose. You know, if you aren't smart and you try to penny trade with 30,000 shares, you know, you could lose your whole account in
Okay.
5 cents, right? So.
We can, we can stop there.
Don't be like Uncle losing 13K at 14 years old.
Damn, bro, he's already roasting you. He's on your ass.
God. Hey, this week I'm gonna get like 7K. Okay, just watch.
Alright, high volume for swing trade.
You only have $25 or 25 shares.
He's right. Swing trade. I think. Let me look in. Swing trade. Okay, if anyone is not familiar with what swing trading is basically holding the stock overnight or for a period of certain days, or maybe even
Yeah.
weeks. Swing trade. Honeywell maybe. Definitely don't get into penny stocks when you swing trade. Never do anything under. Personally would
That's
never sit.
that's bad.
Yeah, when you begin trading, try to minimize the amount of penny stocks that you go into.
Well, not that. It's more of if you swing it, penny
Yeah,
stock.
but
Don't.
like just try to minimize it as
thumb,
much as
don't swing
possible
penny
and go into stocks that are kind of larger that you can make a bigger profit.
Right. Yeah. So, okay. Anyways, ask me. Let's see. Any more questions that we have? No, we probably got a couple more. Like maybe it's a personal question.
So, are you single?
about dude.
Oh, about saw it. Oh.
About to be, bro. Bro,
So
about
where-
to be.
Wait until I was where the girl traders at. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, where the girl traders at?
Ani, why are you
Oh no, I have 4 viewers, dude. I got people to this servers, bro. It's all about advertising the servers.
All right. But that was basically it for the stock talk. So if any of you guys have any questions, just shoot me and I can go. I'll stay here for a couple. I'll stay here until like 20. I'll stay here for 20 minutes, and you can just ask us some questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. So
All right, bye guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And good luck.
peace out, man. If y'all want to ask me some questions, now's the time.
Okay, Fat Poopy.
What?
What?
Alright, I'm gonna go
Oh.
my SAT.
I'll
So.
put the link out for the video if you guys are interested in
Bye,
genuine
guys.
GG. My only plug for the day. Only
Okay.
plug.
Nope.
Okay.
It's already
It
been
was-
plugged too many times.
Yeah, I
It gets
mean-
deleted. Nope.
Yo, what the heck is this? You guys are making me plug myself by changing my username.
Thank you. Alright, did you answer the TQQ question? It kept cutting out. What question was that, gamer? Boy, 420.
Are you getting TQQ at market price? He asked.
Am I getting TQQ at market price? No. No. Possibly, yeah, I'm probably gonna buy it tomorrow, actually. Probably gonna buy it tomorrow and just day trade it a little bit.
2.9% off.
He also said, how long are you gonna hold it?
I'm gonna hold it for, like I said, day trading, so anywhere from a minute to 2 hours. I bought VAS because I thought it was a good long-term investment and it's an ETF, but it's going down. What should I do? So, sell it. It depends if you're trying to get into day trade and maybe you don't have the biggest capital. Sell it, take your loss. This is what we talk about all the time. Prevent big losses. Self-control and just
Yeah, so that's
So
kind of
sad.
the
Well-
biggest thing while you trade. You got to kind of train yourself to understand that, yeah, you're making a loss, but if that
Yes.
stock is going to keep on going, you're gonna make a bigger loss. You have to, again, that self-control factor, that you gotta take that loss, and you gotta know for yourself that you're gonna make that money back in some time, and also make a profit above that.
Yeah. Especially in this market, if you're gonna go long, you're gonna see days that you're red until you see green, because this market is very bearish, and eventually you're gonna see green when it recovers. But for now, you might see red days. Yeah.
Right. So do I think it will go down further? What are we
Yes.
talking about? The market or just the?
If it's a market, yes. Voss, I can look at that and I'll get back.
It won't load for me.
Voss. I'll bring it up.
It's
real
just
quick.
since he's not day trading, I don't think he needs to cut his losses yet, or
Voss.
period, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, if you're going long, I would just hold it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait until you get your profits back.
Honestly, just don't look at it until a week or two,
Right. So I take it
a
your
month or two.
I take it your position then. Your position. TVIX. No, I'm not looking at TVIX. I don't even know what that is.
TVX is a decent one. I think. What is that? A biotech company? Or?
I don't mess with biotech anymore.
I've
Just
looked
got
at it a
screwed
couple
over
times.
too many times with Uncle
It
Bro.
just wasn't a good one at the moment, and I don't think it would be a good one now.
Alright, anyways, I'll take like 2 more questions and then I'm gonna peace out for the day.
Alright, bye guys. See y'all tomorrow. Good night. Hope y'all do good. Get some bread.
Alright, is your room? No, it's not. No, it's not fearless. Not at all. Still horrible. Bro, I haven't even started.
Remember to do your research for tomorrow morning. Wake up early in pre-market and understand what's gonna happen to that day, and understand how the market's gonna look.
Do your due diligence.
And don't buy JDST.
Alright, good talk. I think there was like 40 people turned out. Pretty dope. If you guys want to join the Snapchat, just message me or one of the admins or mods, and they can get you in the Snapchat. And that's about it. Anyways, hope to see you guys in Market Open. I'll be in there, and so will a lot of other people be in there. All right.
Yep.
Peace out, guys.
Market open, baby. Market open, baby. Market open.
Yes.